Hello friends, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So last time we concluded the Cipher Invasion of Phenac arc. We had our fight against Cipher admin Snaddle, who was the first trainer to actually defeat me. So the difficulty in this game has finally started to spike. And it's gonna be very downhill from here, I think. So at the tail end of the last episode, we finally got the elevator key, so now we can use that elevator key to officially unlock the elevator inside the pre-gym here, and we can get everyone released and back into town. So I think if I'm right, yes. This is where we use the key. Now, I never did get to show this off when I did my Coliseum playthrough, because this is a basement training area for all of the gym's trainers. But it is a really cool area down here, so I kind of sad that I didn't get to show it off last time, but I might get a moment to show it off here. Might be even a few items in here for me to get later, but I'll take a look. I'm Phenac Mayor Trest. Who are you? How did you get here? And now I explained everything that just happened. Oh my, so you, Storm, sent that scoundrel Snaddle packing. That is quite amazing. Does that mean we can finally leave this miserable place? Everyone, I need your attention, please. Let us all thank Storm heartily, then get out of here. Storm, I thank you sincerely. So there we go. Everything's back to normal. I see. So we were close to having Cipher replace all our citizens with their members. Oh, what a heinous plot. But it was stopped, and we owe it all to you, Storm. On behalf of the whole city, I sincerely thank you. In fact, I can't thank you enough right now. If you could, please visit me at my home later. So I believe he'll tell us the next location we can go. But meanwhile, here's the real Justy. Storm, right? Your actions saved the city. We all owe you a big thanks. I'd like to keep in touch. May I get your PDA number? I'll give you a call if anything comes up. Who knows, I might even battle you in this game too. I've been thinking. I think Phenac was targeted because Cipher wanted to quash rumors that we were spreading in town. People in the city have seen shady characters coming and going in the desert. People were talking about it. Oh no, Justy gives us the new location. According to what the people say, there's something in the desert around here. I think I know what that is. You should ask around for the details of people in the city. Oh. I came from a gate to take my granddaughter home, but just as I got to Phenac, I was caught up in the whole affair. Thank you so much. We can finally return to a gate. I was going to visit a gate with my grandma, but then those people came and locked us up. I'm going to run a daycare just like my grandma when I grow up. Thank you, Storm. If you visit a gate, please come to the daycare. So yes, even in Coliseum and XD, there is the daycare service, which is a staple for Pokemon games. So it works the same way in these games as the mainline games. In Coliseum, though, you could put Shadow Pokemon in the daycare, and that would help to lower the Shadow gauge. Understandably so, since it's a young, new person handling the whole affair. The grandmother does not want to put Shadow Pokemon on her so soon, so we can't use it to help purify Shadow Pokemon like we did in Coliseum, but we can still put Pokemon in there, and we can still have them gain experience as we walk around. However, I likely won't be using that service, so they can do as they will in a gate. Oh yeah, do you say anything? About the desert? Yes. Transporting out there. Okay, so I think they just gave us little hints. But I do need to go visit the mayor. He did say we would get something for our trouble. So let's see what he says. Hello, hello, Storm. So good of you to come. Our city was saved by your selfless actions. I sincerely thank you. This is a mere token of our appreciation. Please accept it. Ooh, okay. I like. I must say, you saved us in our darkest hour. Justy couldn't do a thing knowing that we were being held hostage. Honestly, if you hadn't arrived, I shudder to think what could have become of our city. Yeah, that is kind of a scary thought. Just every person you know suddenly getting replaced by imposters. Like, it's It's not a pleasant thought, I'll tell you that much. Hold on. I'll try my kid. My wife finally came back. Okay. I just got back from a stay at Mount Battle. I haven't the faintest idea. Okay. I know I normally don't go and talk to NPCs. Like, I'm just doing it in case they're like, hey, thank you, here's an item. Which I don't think anyone is, so I'm just gonna pass by for now. But, that was funny enough to listen to. Okay. Well, we did get our new location, so let's head out there for a sec. We'll go to this mystery area here. And as we arrive, we get stuck! The scooter's tires bogged down in the sand. It's impossible to go any further. Storm had to return back to Phenac City. An interesting way to set up a roadblock. You tried going into that northern desert, didn't you? The northern desert sand is very deep. An ordinary scooter can impossibly make it through that sand. Oh. And as if on cue. Storm, we've been asked to help locate a missing Pokemon. It was among those missing with the SS Libra. Please visit us in Pyrite and speak with us, missing Pokemon's owner. Alright, well, they gave us a thing to do on the side, so let's go back to Pyrite. Now, while I suppose I'm making the journey here, I will actually say, at the end of the last episode, since the difficulty started spiking, I took a moment, I went to look at all of the movesets of the members of my team, including the eventual 6th member, and I took note of some good moves that they could learn, so I've got things to keep in mind as I'm going through here. I'd say 99% of all the things I found were TMs, because the movesets were just, like, not good. Okay, top floor. So, I will be keeping an eye on TMs, and hopefully I'll find some of the good ones as we're out on the adventure. But if not, then there's probably going to be a few training grinds here and there. Not that I don't mind doing training in the Gen 3 games, especially in the Ouray games, but that can take forever. Yo, I heard what happened in Phenac from Marcia. It's amazing. I'm amazed that he even managed to hold Justy hostage. By the way, that old gent came here with his granddaughter. He's looking to help find a missing Pokemon. Storm, if you don't mind, please hear him out. Yeah, sure, why not? Hi, Storm. Thank you so much for helping Marcia. Speaking of help, these people here came for us to tell us for some help. They wanted our help finding a Pokemon that went missing with the SS Libra. This is where it gets exciting. They say it's a Pokemon that's never been discovered before. And they're right. It's a Pokemon that actually has not been officially released at the time of this game. You're familiar with the news about the ship SS Libra's disappearance? My granddaughter's Pokemon was on board, and it vanished with the ship. The Pokemon is one I found while tending to my garden. It was among my tiny bonsai trees. It's a new species, I'm certain of it. Please, I implore you, please find my missing Pokemon, if only for my granddaughter's sake. Yeah, out and about. Our Pokemon is named Bonsly, or Bonsley. Sorry, I had completely butchered that one. It looks very much like a potted plant. Please help us. My granddaughter has a photo of Bonsley. Please ask her if you may see it. We'll try collecting information on our own, but to be honest, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. For the time being, there may be nothing we can do but gather information while tracking Cipher's movements. Storm, your clothes are covered in sand. What happened to you? And then I explained everything that happened with my scooter getting stuck. That's big news! That could be Cipher's new hideout. But it may be too difficult for an ordinary scooter to cross the desert. It won't be easy getting there to investigate. Well, for help with something like that, how about Pear and Gation Port? Anyone can help. Oh yeah, that's it. Good idea, Bit. Pear's an old buddy of ours. He runs a mechanical shop with his grandpa, Makan. Huh, you know the guy? Well, then we can cut right to the chase. I'll get in touch with him. I'm sure he'll come up with the means for you to cross the desert. So yes, as of this game's making, Generation 4 Diamond and Pearl had yet to be either announced or released. I think it was announced at this point. So in order to build a little bit of hype, and this was among one of my favorite things they used to do in Pokemon games, they would have Pokemon from the newer generations introduced in the older generations. So think like in the anime for Pokemon Gen 1, Ho-Oh and Togepi. Like that's how you build hype for sequels. It's like more mysteries abound. Who are these mysterious Pokemon? Find out in the next generation. So Bonsly is one of the 2 Pokemon that are in this game of Generation 4. The other one being Munchlax. Now, I think... I don't think I'll run into Munchlax specifically. I mean, I could, but the way to find Munchlax is it randomly showing up at Pokespots to eat the food. And then you get reimbursed more Pokesnacks, but it is a way to introduce Munchlax into the game. But Bonsly kind of gets found in the same way, but it's a little bit more skittish. You have to be a little bit more stealthy when trying to capture Bonsly. But they do have extra content in this game specifically for the Bonsly, so it is kind of a nice touch. If I'm right, though... not this house. Okay. Might be something else hiding around here. Now, even in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, they did something... hold on. Not this time. Okay. Because I know that we can get some items from her later. But even in the Game Boy Advance and DS Mystery Dungeon, pardon me, games, they had references to new Pokemon yet to be released. Including Bonsly and Munchlax, they also had Weavile and Lucario. And that's how you build hype for a new game. Yo, Storm, I heard from Bit. You want to cross the desert, do you? You want to be able to cross the desert on your scooter, right? All you need is a conversion kit. But Grandpa's gone out again and hasn't come back, just like before. Grandpa's the only one who knows about all the parts we carry. News time! Hello, viewers. This is Sek, ONBS's director. We bring you a special scoop. The courageous actions of a young boy thwarted a group of Cipher operatives who had infiltrated Phenac City. And I gotta say, it feels funny seeing Snaddle run away. That's the footage you catch. This footage shows the boy and his Pokemon driving off a Cipher admin from the city's stadium. Cipher has been trying to take over the entire city by replacing its citizens with the Syndicate's members. ONBS was also targeted for takeover by Cipher. Despite this setback, Cipher appears to be growing more active. The authorities have issued a caution to all citizens and organizations to be alert to the possibility of further attacks. As you have seen, Cipher has returned with a vengeance. The entire Ore region is endangered again. ONBS promises to doggedly pursue this story and provide you with the most accurate information on Cipher's actions. We must not allow Cipher to carry out its conspiracy of fear. Let us all protect the peace of Ore with courage. Now that's how you put Cipher on the defensive. You're amazing! Well, I always thought you were amazing, but I didn't know how amazing. Here you are before my eyes, but you're also on the TV news. It's a funny little feeling. Hey, I figured it out. You want your scooter modified so you can lay a smackdown on Cipher, right? Of all times, Grandpa would be out of the shop. It's a headache. He's over at Dr. Kamenko's manor again. You better go off seeing him in person. Did they say anything? I wasn't paying much attention to the news. Huh? Wasn't that you just on the news? Oh, on closer inspection, I guess you're not. There sure are people that look alike. Hey now! That was my big moment on TV. How dare you say that wasn't the case? Swine up. Okay, that's good. Maybe once I finish up Dr. Oh, hold on. I can't move. Oh, Jovi's big brother. I saw you on the news. It's awesome. I think you're really cool. How does this set it up? I saw you on the news earlier. It was very exciting. A boy trainer stands against a giant criminal organization to protect world peace. That is so cool. Rather than Mr. Varich, I think I could write more entertaining novel with you as the main character. The TV news earlier really motivated me. I'm gonna write up a storm. It's funny when the word works. Okay, so do you... Yeah, okay. So I do know that she'll, as a side thing you can do, she'll interview you later, and you can get an item depending on the answers you give. Oh, hey, speaking of Mr. Varich... Oh my. I haven't seen you for a while. I understand that you were quite a hero in Phenac City. Very impressive of you. Definitely a mysterious character. We will definitely see more of him later. But anyways, now it's time for us to actually go to Dr. Kamenko's manor. I think we will get ambushed by Chobin here. So I'm just going to make sure my team is set. Now, I do know that Chobin starts to employ sunny day strategies eventually. So we're going to go with this, and we'll see what happens. Oh, Shroomish is good as well. Nice! More Pokemon to take care of once I get back to the lab. Wait! Who goes there? My tiny legs do not like moving. You must be yet another burglar. Why are there so many burglars? Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin am I, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamenko. Chobin is still the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. Quite the difference in Pokemon. I send out this tiny little Sunkern and a Gyarados. Intimidates all around. Okay, well, thank goodness you only have 2 Pokemon for this one, so I'm going to make this a little easier for myself. We'll get a Signal Beam on that Sunkern. We'll see how this works. So I've got Shockwave. That'll help. At least I don't have to worry about Flinch. Okay, Intimidated Signal Beam. Can this take out the Sunkern? It does! And I'm only impressed because that was Intimidated Signal Beam, so it just goes to show Sunkern is not very good. No, don't attempt flinching the one Pokemon that can damage you. Shockwave! Only half. Oh my goodness. It would be great if I could eventually get Sludge Bomb for Janine here. That would be a good move. At least I would be able to do a lot of neutral damage against things that probably get resisted by Signal Beam. That is my hope, anyways. There we go. Down goes the Gyarados. Okay, not bad. Probably one of the better offensive stats on my team. Alright, Chobin taken down once again. Chobin lost! Chobin lost! Chobin lost! It's okay, buddy. Everyone loses eventually. Even I lose. Chobin lost! Oh, this is devastating to Chobin. Chobin demands a rematch. Chobin, what is the meaning of all your shouting? Oh, Dr. Kamenko. Chobin was trying to teach this burglar a lesson. Burglar? A burglar, you say? No mercy need be given to a burglar. A burglar? No, that's like a burglar jugular. No mercy need be given to a burglar. Let the just completed it handle them. Doctor, you don't mean it. I said it. Chobin understands. It is. You wait. You are going to get it. Now, we've already seen a small sneak peek of the things they were working on. So, get ready for something quite interesting. Ha! So, you quail at my invention. Then be gone. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. I have to say no. I have to read first. Ah, so your intention is to burgle no matter what. A harsh lesson needs to be taught. Fine. Let us begin. Oh, that must be just a whistle. My goodness, onomatopoeias. Through the rumble of thunder oh my goodness, I need to be able to read. Though the rumble of thunder fills the air, the weather remains free of clouds. Let thunder tear the skies and rend the earth. The time has come for the ultimate Robo-Pokemon to finally reveal itself. Come hither, Robo-Groudon! As you can see, that looks like Chobin in there. And for the rest of the game now, this is going to sit on the pedestal instead of the statue Groudon. Robo-Groudon, go! Oh! This is who you battle. You've been warned. So now it's just Chobin in a robot suit, which admittedly looks somewhat cool, but it's not us battling the Groudon. Literally, he's just in a Groudon suit. And conveniently, the Sunkern evolved into a Sunflora. Some more Intimidates all around. We'll see what happens. And you have 4 this time. Okay. Now, even though this is more of a sunny day-oriented setup, it's not a bad idea for Gyarados to be on the team. Because in this generation, water types are still special. How dare you flinch me? So if Chobin thinks to not use any water moves on Gyarados, it's not like you get any distinct debuff in doing so. Yeah, try to get rid of that Sunflora. Oh, thank goodness Steel still resists Dark in this generation. Yeah, it's funny though, even with Chlorophyll, that Sunflora is still slower than a natural Gyarados. Might be a good idea if I actually try to land a Sing on that Gyarados. But this does hopefully take out the Sunflora. We got it! Alright, who's next? Hoppip. Okay, I'm still fine with the fact you're using base stage Pokemon. Alright, let's see if I can't land a Sing. Okay, now you're making things interesting. Stop trying to flinch my bug. Gotcha! Well, hopefully at least you're out for a few turns. Now this will be neutral. Crit? Not a crit, but a good hit nonetheless. Oh yes, Leech Seed. Ugh. Well, I think it would be a good idea if I get Rena in here as soon as I can. Start shockwaving the Gyarados. Going for the double Leech Seed strategy. I mean, it works. Especially in a double fight that is more stally. This will hopefully take the Hoppip out. There we go. Alright, and last up, Tropius. Okay. We've got the big Pokemon here now. Oh yeah, Tropius is going to get a lot of health back for a little while. Because how it works is it keeps the HP going towards the Pokemon that initiated the Leech Seed. So it's always going to go into Tropius's location until I knock out whatever Pokemon is there, and it's down to their last Pokemon. Okay, you're still asleep. And thank goodness that stomp did not flinch me. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, Sunlight's gone, so Tropius does not have Chlorophyll. It's just gonna get HP like crazy. Now, if I'm right, you'll go first. Okay, good. You're still asleep. That sing was the right idea. Takes care of Gyarados. The bulky, not dragon Gyarados. I still get a hit in! Well, you only get 1 HP from Janine, so that won't be a terrible thing for Tropius to get. Now, if I only had an ice move, that would be great. But I unfortunately don't have one. So we'll go Pochi Poison. And also another Intimidate. Alright. Let's just do this. Because who knows? I can go for the chance of Tropius punching itself and making it a little bit more damage. And this way I can still get possible bad poison. Ooh. Poison? Maybe? Nope. Confusion hit? Ah, still not this time. Okay. Not that it matters, though. So yeah, definitely not a hard fight right now, but you can definitely tell, like, this is going to be a struggle moving forward. Like, not only are their levels catching up, they're finally starting to use either higher strength single stage Pokemon or more fully evolved Pokemon, so I have to be ready. There might be a training grind coming up soon. Good chance to maybe even experiment with hidden powers and see what they got. Chobin lost! Lost with Robo Groudon! Chobin lost! But, how could this be? My Robo Groudon go down in defeat? Huh? Oh, on closer inspection, it's Storm. It's been a while. What? Our alleged burglar is merely Chobin's acquaintance? And a child, no less. Enough. Enough of this nonsense. Given the Robo Groudon's utter failure, the half-built Robo Kyogre doesn't inspire confidence. I doubt it will ever be useful. Chobin, see to it that Robo Kyogre is disposed of by scrap by Macan at the part shop. Understood? Huh? We're dropping development on the Robo Kyogre? It's finished. Over and done with. Kaput. The whole Robo Pokemon plan is cancelled. Doctor, wait. Please. Chobin would like to keep the Robo Groudon, at least. I have no interest in any Robo I've scrapped. As you wish. It's funny, it fails once and then they're just like, nope, no more. After all we did to bring it so close to completion. Chobin wants to know what brought you here today. Chobin sees you wanted to see the part shop man. Macan is in the manor. Chobin suggests you go in and have a look. In the meantime, Chobin must put away the Robo Groudon. Oh, yes, Storm. Chobin would like your PDA number, if you will be so kind. We're getting all the numbers today. Chobin will modify the Robo Groudon. Chobin would like a rematch when the work is done. So yes, we can come back here and eventually rematch Chobin, who will always be in the Robo suit. I can imagine a lot of people were slightly disappointed when they thought they were going to be fighting a Robo Groudon and then find out all you're doing is fighting Chobin in Robo Groudon. The battle CDs in this manner? What do you gain by asking me of that? I don't enjoy admitting it one bit, but they are quite well made. I have no interest in such things. I acquired them purely for research. They should still be lying around here and there. If they are what you desire, you're welcome to the whole lot. So yes, the CDs that do go into the basement. He's just saying we can do it. You, child! That area is strictly prohibited. Oh, never mind. The basement R&D room is no longer home to any secrets. You may come and go as you wish, but try not to disturb Makan inside. So we can go to the basement level here. No items, no items. So there's Makan right there, but I did see an item box here the last time I was here. Rare candy, okay. Anything else? Hiding in the other corner, perchance? No, okay. So this is the Robo-Kyogre that Kamiko had under development. He called it useless scrap and demanded I haul it away, but you know, this is quite a well-engineered machine. Almost like we could use it later for something. Whoa, you gave me quite the start. And who might you be? Did you come from the Pokemon HQ lab? My name's Makan. I run the part shop in Gatian Port. I was the lab director, Professor Crane, yes? I explained everything that's happened. Cipher is back then. I thought they'd folded 5 years ago, but they've returned. So you want me to modify your scooter for desert crossing performance? Well, you certainly are bold for even considering to face Cipher alone. Fine, let's do it. I'll modify your scooter. Good deeds shouldn't wait. I'll arrange to haul this Robo-Kyogre back to my shop right away. I'll see you there. And we do go right back. Ugh, what a job that was. I'm finally done. I've converted it into a hover-type scooter, so it'll be perfect for the desert. Go on, try it out right away. And it actually is a cool-looking scooter. I honestly wish I had that in real life. I honestly wish they just had hover technology in general, but that's just my fantasies. Now, do you see anything? Nope, not yet. So I guess it's probably going to come after the next step. Because if I remember correctly, if you do the right set of answers, one item you get is the amulet coin. So ability to double money. Should be very good. Now we'll head back to the lab here. And look at that. Hovers like a charm. Alright, let's just do a little work here and get some more Pokemon purified. Alright, so... Oh, almost on that one, too. Nice. Okay, Swinub! Purified! And if I remember, I said I was going to put Swinub in Teddiursa's spot to create another full circle. Ancient Power. Funnily enough, if I remember right, Swinub and Piloswine, they do not naturally learn Ancient Power in the earlier generation games. And if that were the case, I think it was either you had to breed it on or get a heart scale or something similar to relearn it. Which is kind of funny how they made the evolution from Piloswine into Mamoswine just by knowing Ancient Power, but it was a move you couldn't get very easily for the first few generations. So it's like, huh? How are you supposed to get Mamoswine? Alright, Shroomish is good. Shroomish will be transferred. Okay, so I know the other Pokemon's just about ready to receive the ability to be purified, so that's going to be kind of unfortunate for the wait, but... Oops, yes. So I want... Actually, I'll keep there. So there we go. That is a full tempo set. Alongside you. So now I can have the Shroomish go onto there. And then just to keep things moving, not there. Teddiursa can go there. So that is a better setup. And we can get 2 new Shadow Pokemon going. Now, let's see. We should try some of the earlier Pokemon. Again, I need to remember it's not a party Pokemon. It's set. Okay, so you're a super effective. And I think... yeah, you're almost purified. Let's keep you going. Rotate. So in this situation, Voltorb is actually super effective against Gligar. Works for me. Continue editing sets? No. Awesome. So pretty soon we'll be able to start going on the 4th set. And eventually it'll be like being able to create a new set every time I get a full batch of 4 purified. And then I can just make modifications along the way, and everything will be good. Alright, now then. We've got our scooter hovered up. Time to go visit the desert. And sure enough, it's the wreckage of the SS Libra. It appears to be the SS Libra, the missing Pokemon transport ship. So let's go inside and have ourselves a look. Oh, we got a mail. Storm, thanks for being so patient. The pre-gym is finally set to reopen after the Cipher takeover bid. We're all looking forward to the opportunity of battling you. So yes, we can go back and do the exact same thing as in Coliseum. We can challenge the gym's trainers. So here we've got to do a few strength pushing puzzles to move some boxes around. Of course, we can get this item here too. Iron. Not gonna lie, they'll be good for selling eventually if I want to get some more money in a quick manner. Now, one thing I'll definitely hope I can do later is grind for Poke Coupons at Mount Battle, because those will be some good TMs, but I definitely need a good cause for doing so. So here we go, and after all I do to get here, we let one get away on us. Isn't that right, Snidle? Oh, yes, indeed. Such a lost opportunity, for it was obviously rare. If only it had been caught. Why, if you caught it, Gorgon, your collection would have been enhanced by 0.7%. Such a disappointing loss. It took off because you made so much noise, Gorgon, sir. I heard that. You're pinning the blame on me? That's blatant insubordination. I'm in a foul mood today. Not plain foul, foul. Today of all days. Oh, hi, I was just watching the whole thing. Oh, Gorgon, sir, an intruder. Ugh, that fool Snaddle had to screw up. Someone let this outsider get in here. Our recovery plan's done, but we can't let you go. Not after you've seen us here. Hey. Yes, sir. Teach this little boy a thing or two about pain. Aye, aye, sir, you leave everything to me. You can rest assured the job will be done while you return to the lair. See to it. You know, you would think in a situation like this, you can just bring out your Pokemon and say, no, you fight me now. Well, now, you heard the man. I must get back to the lair too. You know what to do. Wait a second, that's not what you said. Allow me to explain. We have a crucial job to do at the lair. We need to make shadow Pokemon from those that were on the ship. You do agree this is indeed important, do you? If you were to do the job, it would take 38% more effort than I. In that case, Gorgon's mood would worsen by 72%. You do agree that it is indeed most inefficient, don't you? As a result, if you were to take this boy on in my place, we would be ahead 63% in terms of overall efficiency. You do understand, don't you? It's only for efficiency's sake. I'll be going now. Nerd! Why do I always get the feeling I've been had? You gotta wonder for people like that who just seem to make percentages out of thin air and just be like, oh, I obviously know what I'm talking about. Oh well, if I don't beat you here, I wouldn't be fulfilling my duties. Don't hold a grudge for this. I just might. Cipher Peon Smarten. Again, the names. How I do wish I had a grass move. Even amongst all of the moves I was looking at for my Pokemon, the only Pokemon I've got that could learn a grass move is Riku with Giga Drain. And I don't even know where I'd find it in this game. I shudder to think if that's a post-game thing. Well, anyways. See if Sing will work again. It's a coin flip chance. At least I almost took the Cacnea out in one shot. That's pretty good. Hey, hey! It worked! Now go to sleep. Ah, Thunder Punch! Who said you guys can have coverage moves? Specifically the punches. What I wouldn't do to have it be like Gen 2 again, where you can buy the elemental punches. Alright, well, I'm gonna just outspeed, take out the Cacnea, and maybe I can sleep whatever comes in next. Now then, who's the new target? Hey, a Teddy Ursa! Just like Naps had. Hey, 2 Sings in a row. Nice. Now you're both asleep. Alright, that does give me a chance to do things. Let's just go... Actually, it's probably better... Oh, I'm still fainted. Scratch those plans. We're gonna stick with the duo that I already got. Man, I am terrible for remembering to get my Pokemon healed up in situations I'm not expecting it. Try this! Oh boy, I need better moves. Well, at least Teddy Ursa will go down another round. Oh, whew! Yeah, we'll just keep the group in here, as it were. You know what, I'm gonna launch a Psybeam. Still not as effective. Okay, well, at least that takes care of Teddy Ursa. You've got a Shadow, right? Shadow Coughing? Would not be surprised. It is a Kanto Pokemon. It is not a Shadow. Okay. Gak! Did not see that coming. Okay, Pochi, I need your assistance. The original duo is at it again. At least another Intimidate helps out. Okay, we will do Bite on the Huntail, Psybeam on the Coughing. Not bad. As long as it takes it over half, I'm fine. 2-hit KOs are the thing I want to try to get. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Thank you, Intimidate! Okay, that slows you down. And you've got Shockwave as a coverage move. My goodness. I don't think I'm gonna lose, but this is gonna get close. Well, we did that. We'll do it again. Maybe I can flinch? At least another bite will take out the Huntail, at the very least. Okay, good. I'm still faster than Huntail. Not bad. Again, any levels I can get are worth it. I think this is going to be bye-bye. Oh, nope. Riku lives. Hooray for double intimidation. Alright, let's just take you out. Even after all that, I'm still faster than you. Oh, you lived. Maybe? Ah, you dodged that one. And I dodged that one! Nice! And now you're done. Okay. Cipher Peon Smarton. What? I lost? I can't go back to the lair like this? You just might have to. Okay. And then we got this individual here who's watching the whole thing. I watched you battling those downright bizarre people. You're some kind of tough, aren't you? Me? I just happened to stumble across this ship, so I made it my home. You know, there's plenty of food and all. I have to admit, certain things bug me, but nothing's perfect in life. I've got to admit I'm glad that weird bunch is gone. Anyway, thanks for that at least. You must be tired after that battle, right? You can rest up in my place. It's in the wheelhouse. Thank you, I did need that. Well, did you get some decent rest? You're free to use that bed whenever you feel tired, okay? By the way, I've got this favor to ask you. See, every so often I hear these odd noises coming from deep inside the ship's hull. I think there's someone skulking around down there, but it's too creepy for me to go take a look-see. How about you go look for me? Thank you kindly. That noise has been really eating at my nerves lately. I can hardly sleep now. So when you're done investigating, I need you to tell me if you found anything. Yep, I can do that. But I do want to... Oh, looks like I got to go down first before I leave. Oh, what do we got? Battle CD? The Battle CD. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start seeing Battle CDs as hidden items throughout the place now. Okay, Spiro's good to go. Oops. Whoa, wait, you're not leaving, are you? You have to investigate the sheep. The sheep? There's no Mareep around here. So I guess I do have to do the ship mini quest here before I can attempt to leave. Okay. Okay, if I do remember, this one does get a little interesting. This one's just a side puzzle, so we don't actually have to do this if we want, but it's items. So all we do is we just hop down on the sides here to push the box. Firestone! So Vulpix and Growlithe, I believe. I think Growlithe does show up later. Well, we got Vulpix. I would not be surprised if Growlithe shows up as well. And PP up! Okay, I get some good definitive moves later. Can definitely use those PP ups. Alright, see. Once again, pushing things. Now, what will we get over in this one? Max Ether. Okay, I mean, the Ethers and Elixir items have always been items you can't naturally obtain in shops, so, hey, finding those are fine. Might help me in a long stretch of a dungeon later, but we'll see. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, I think I know how this works. So I have to do this to get you there. So we do that, and then we'll go around. Okay, yes. This would allow us to get both things. I mean, if you were just interested in getting up the stairs, then you just have to move this one box up a little bit, as opposed to moving it further up there. But we get TM35. I am so happy to see a TM. Do you have anything good? Oh, a natural flamethrower. Ooh, okay. I like where this is going. So I can actually teach this to Flynn. I'm going to hold off only for the sake of just seeing what options I can have come up later. And a yellow flute, which I think will be useless given the way I do this challenge. Snap spoken out of confusion. So yes, I could use that as a self-confusion heal. In battle, of course. And hey look, it's Bonsly. So if I remember... Oh, another item box. That's good. And it's a luxury ball. Okay. It would help if I was trying to evolve Pokemon by friendship that I could catch. Okay, nothing over there. Now, if I remember correctly, and they kind of pseudo-hinted this earlier with the Cipher Peons, you approach Bonsly quietly. Bonsly, I'm not going to be able to get a solid pronunciation. Now, this is actually how things work. Okay, so you do get told this. So, Acri is saying, please let me interview you. So I'll definitely make that a pit stop. So yes, in order for the Bonsly to get... Oh, leftovers! Ooh, that's a good hold item. I'll let Flynn have those, because it's the tankiest Pokemon I got in the team. Works for me. So yes, I believe I mentioned it a little while ago, but for Bonsly to officially get caught, for me to return it to the lady in Pyrite, I have to find Bonsly randomly at a Pokespot. Now, I'm not doing anything Pokespot related because that's just taking up way too much time. But in the event that that were the case, I can then attempt to find Bonsly. And by getting Bonsly, we actually get access to a special bingo card in Relgam Tower that lets us use Bonsly in battle. All it knows is Rock Slide, but hey, that's allowing you to use a Gen 4 Pokemon in a Gen 3 game, and that's pretty cool. Oh hey, so how was it? Was there anything down there? I described the Pokemon that was deep in the ship's hull. I see, so it was a Pokemon down there. I'll sleep better at night knowing that. Is that right? So it was a Pokemon that a girl asked you to find, and you say it got away? Well, this place isn't a very welcome place for a wild Pokemon to survive in. Why don't you try looking for it in places where wild Pokemon are apt to gather? Anyways, I'll be heading off for home now. After all, you've solved what worries I had. I'm surely indebted. Come see me whenever you like. You're always welcome. So yeah, this guy just lives here in the wreckage of the SS Libra, which, hey, I mean, it works. Alright, so now we can leave the ship. Yup. Oh, and Voltorb's ready to go. Okay, so I can definitely make a visit to the lab. But as we're about to leave... Anyone remember these faces from Pokemon Coliseum? Hold it. No one gets past here. Team Snag'em. I'm walking or waking? I'm just gonna say waking. I'm waking of Team Snag'em. It wouldn't hurt you to remember that. It won't hurt you to forget his name either. Silence. Huh? You don't have a clue about who Team Snag'em happens to be, do you? Back in the old days, grown men shook when they heard our name. Sheesh. But that's alright. We'll get back to snagging Pokemon just like the old days and terrify the world again. And we'll do that by using your snag machine. Whoops, I know you're a great battler, but I'm not having any of that. See, this, to me, is a moment of brilliance. You don't fight, you just use your Pokemon skills. And I know you're using them for thieving, but I can at least respect what you're about to do. Gloom, release your sleep powder. Send this kid off to Betty Bye. And yep, we do legitimately get knocked out by a sleep powder and have the snag machine stolen. Quick, let's get back to the hideout. Imagine how happy Gonzap's gonna be with us. So yeah, we have our snag machine taken away from us. It's kind of weird, right? You get so used to it and now it's just gone. Hi, are you awake now? Looks like you had a rough time of it. Are you alright? That bunch I saw, weren't they Team Snag'em? Why would they want to pick a fight with you? And then I explained everything that's going on. Is that right? So that's been happening in the world at large. Team Snag'em is a bunch of crooks and thugs. They were snagging Pokemon from people with Cipher's help. I hadn't heard about them for the last couple years, so I figured they fell apart. I guess not, huh? Anyways, it seems like you and me need to get back to the thing they took from you. I think they took off north, chasing after another bunch of strange characters. Maybe you want to join the chase, too. It's right around here, on the north side of Echo Canyon. So that'll be our next stop. However, I am coming up on an hour here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pit stop back to the HQ lab to do a few purifications. And no items. Okay. Because I do want to keep trying to get that, all those sets in the purification chamber filled. So, gotta find my opportunities to do so. But as for right now, we are incapable of snagging shadow Pokemon. Which is going to be a funny little point of something coming up here in a little bit. We won't have to worry about that for at least the next few moments. So we'll just get our purifications done here. We'll get all the sets set up. Haha. Oh, and maybe I'll go do that interview with Acri. Get it all taken care of. I gotta say, like, the first time I ever played this game, this was a very weird thing for me to experience, because Pokemon Coliseum, you had the snag machine from the very beginning of the game. Like, that was the whole premise. Your character stole that machine. This one, like, you get it early enough that it's like, it's with you until this point of the game. And then it just gets forcibly stolen from you. So it's like, now I can't do the thing that I normally do, and it's so weird. So we will have to fight to get it back. Okay, oops, no, I didn't mean to do that, no. I keep hitting wrong options. Put me back in the machine. Get this Spearow purified now. Alright, 2 more Pokemon, good to go. We have False Swipe. And Baton Pass. Again, they do get some really interesting moves. Especially so moves that they don't normally learn, even in later generations. Okay. So we'll just do things here. Alright. Now, we've got 2 new pokes ready to go. Let's get them on the machine. Alright, so we got that. So if I get something that electric can hit and also be effective to grass. Like this Spearow! Look at that! Ooh. Oh, if that's the case, if normal is good against itself, maybe I should just have a machine ready to go for normals. Why don't I do that? Set 4 can be the normal growth. Okay, so Carvana's gonna do Carvana things. Let's get some more Pokemon on the machine. Okay, so I don't have anything that can do well for Ghost. I'm gonna have to do a few things just to get them moving. Again, I keep hitting the party Pokemon thing there. Okay. Alright, well, we got 4 machines starting to go. 3 of them are at max tempo. That's great. Alright, that's taken care of. I'm just going to go do this interview with Acri real quick, because again, that gets me the amulet coin if I do things right. And I'm fairly certain it's quite simple. Like, she just asks yes or no questions. So back to Gation Port. At least I'll take any excuse to listen to a good song from the game. Alright. Storm, you read my email? I've been waiting for this. After seeing you on TV, you've been on my mind, Storm. I've come to realize that there's nothing to do but write a novel starring you. So please let me interview you. Let's begin right away. I arbitrarily agreed to the interview. Storm, it was you that saved Professor Crane, the director of the Pokemon HQ Lab? Yes? Storm, you were on TV for the Phenac news story, but you've been on TV before. Yeah. That would have been ONBS. The SS Libra was attacked because Cipher wanted to get at the Pokemon on board? Yes. It's beyond incredible. Storm, you must be an amazingly talented trainer despite your appearance. Just interviewing you has excited me to the edge of my seat. Your tale is so thrilling, harrowing, and exhilarating. I owe you huge thanks for agreeing to this interview. We got the amulet coin. Okay. Getting the feeling that I can write an epic masterpiece, and it's all owed to you. Watch me write it. Later, perhaps, if I'm not busy. All right, well, with that, we are going to call the episode here. Well, getting the snag machine stolen is definitely a good way to start off the next arc. We're going to have some very interesting occurrences, and we will likely be seeing Team Snag'em again. Now, I never did do the Team Snag'em subquest in Colosseum's post-game, so this will be the first time I visited Team Snag'em's hideout in any Pokemon-related thing on this channel here. So it'll be kind of fun to go through the headquarters again and see the faces that I know are familiar, but never actually show them off. So hopefully you will look forward to the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.